prepping for Lizzie's first bike packing trip. Doing the Singletrack Samurai beer, bourbon, bikes, boobs, I don't know, something. Lots of bees tour. We got lots of riders. It's not a race. It's the first one of these I've done that's not a race, so that'll be fun to just go at a regular pace. Lots of bikes, lots of overpackers like us. Rodeo Labs, pretty sick, $4,000 frame. Seth and Penny, the other dogs on the trip. Pretty cool Poseidon. And we're gonna get started. Hey, we are at the first stop on the beer, bourbon, I guess it's a bourbon-less beer bourbon tour. There's no distilleries this time, just breweries, but Carlos has some. We already had one incident. Bindi jumped out of the trailer going full speed down a hill. So yeah, she's bleeding a little bit, but she's fine. So that's a good way to start the day. We've been riding for like a half hour and she already jumped out of the trailer for the first time ever. So here's some bikes. Let's see. Look at the bikes. This is what I should have bought when they were available and on sale. The perfect Florida bike packing bike. Come on. Got bikes for that ride. Lots of surly, lots of salsa. A lot of surly and salsa. Kristen's Linsky, Bonita Springs, represent. 3 of us from Bonita, like 5 hours away from where we are. There's our setup. Tangled up in bikes. That's a really nice Cannondale. Perfect for these types of rides. Lizzie's bike. And Seth and Penny. So that's stop number 1. We're gonna have a beer and roll on for a 5-hour ride, pulling these little fatties. We're at mile 19, almost 20. Just me and Lizzie. We've kind of lost everyone else. Dog's doing okay after Bindi ran herself over. Route's pretty good. A little bumpy for the trailer, but it would be nice without a trailer. Not bad. Awesome views. We're doing this one again. Mile 27. Started to drizzle, but not enough to help with the sand. We have 3 dogs because we are in the middle of nowhere. Doesn't even feel like Florida. Doesn't look like Florida. The main group's up ahead like a quarter mile. Everyone was pushing. Too hard to pull a trailer through this crap. But so far, it's been a good day. It's Lizzie pulling the dogs. Had to switch off because my legs were completely blowing up, cramping, failing. It was, it's been rough pulling that thing. This road's not any better. So switch off for a little bit. See if I can recover. I'll take back over. and it's gonna rain. It's like thundering, but no rain yet, just a little drizzle. And we're at mile 37. I think we have, the next stop is at mile like 50 something, so we've got 15 to 20 miles before our next stop. All this, I'm sure. This is actually a pretty nice road compared to what we've been doing for the last 2 hours. Yep. All right, mile 57 sit rep. We had some issues. I don't remember if I mentioned those earlier, where the dog trailer caught a root and flipped over. I think I tore some muscle, some, you know, my ribs, like from the twisting, all my ribs feel like they're not connected to anything anymore, which, you know, it's probably normal. Both shoulders hurt, everything hurts. It's been a long day. We're tired of pushing the dogs through the sand. So we are at Mecca Church, our Savior, Dollar General. Filling up, we're gonna take some roads to Mellow Mushroom to meet up with everyone else for dinner. And I am missing my GoPro screw. I just found out. Good thing I didn't lose this. Here it is in my pocket. Sweet. Mellow Mushroom for dinner. We're about 45 away. We're gonna just meet everyone there. So. All right, we just got to Mellow Mushroom and ordered. Everyone has already beat us here. We missed all the other stops, so we've just been on our own all day. We took some roads, but lots of bikes. Seth and Penny made it. More bikes, a bunch of dogs. There's a Penny and a Murphy and a Bindi. Pretty much everyone's done, and most of them left, but here we are. 6:48. Today was rough. I think we're taking some pavement back tomorrow. We'll see. Right into camp in the dark on some trail. It looked cool 5 seconds ago before I pulled the camera out. Can I see me? Am I even here? Day 2, mile 89. Lizzie's pulling the dogs. Actually, we might be at like mile 92. I didn't start my Strava yesterday for a little bit after a stop. Didn't record anything today. We're taking an alternate route back, and we tried like 3 different side roads that Google told us to take that were nice dirt gravel roads, but they were all not actual roads and turned into private property or just dead-ended into nothingness. So trying this one, probably hour and a half, 2 hours from the car. Should be dirt up here once we get off of this road, but yeah, day 2 pretty uneventful. Been riding for a couple hours, just didn't bother to pull this thing out and do anything. Oh, and we ate at the Turmeric Kitchen, and they messed up every single person's order. Every order. I don't think anyone got it right. Maybe Lizzie's was right. But they let us bring the dogs inside, and their coffee actually tastes like coffee. It wasn't just watered down restaurant coffee. So, you know, good and bad, I guess. So if you have dogs and you don't want good food, go to the Turmeric Kitchen. You can go inside and eat bad food with good coffee and your dogs. Over and out.
We're not moving.
Huh?
So we're not moving.
Moving?
Moving very slowly.
Oh. Yeah, you're pulling an extra 80 pounds. 70 pounds probably. And we have a headwind. You can tell from the trees for the flag up there. sit rep, mile 97 and a half ish. Been pushing the dogs through sand for like pretty much the last 2 hours. More sand and pushing than riding. This route sucks. I don't know if Google knows what a bicycle is, but this is not a bicycle route if it's all sugar sand or private roads. Get your shit together, Google. Thank you, Bill. Good to see you. See you at the Huracan. So we just made it back 40 miles. Back to the van, back to the Walmart. Everyone else rolled in pretty much right with us. They went the real way, we went our own way. Our way sucked, but if we went their way, we would still be out there for like 2 more hours pushing the dogs through the sand. So we made the right choice, just with a lot of wrong choices to get here. And I think we're 110-ish miles number. I'll be a pro and edit that in later. We'll do the ride by the numbers, and we're done and going home. 5-hour drive home and shower 10 times.